Okay, thank you to my Leo Nation. I love you guys. Please give me a like on the way in. Keys are seeming to be a very important thing for you guys today. I got a key as I was thinking about key. I turned around to put my singing bowl up and found the key there. Okay, I don't know exactly what this is, but if you do, I was very drawn to this for you guys. I think it's labradorite. It's green and blue and a little bit of brown. Okay, this might have to be doing with connecting with your ancestors. So I did pull you an ancestor card. The ancestor card that was pulled was She-Wolf. Okay, and so with the She-Wolf, I marked the page. Actually, I shuffled these beforehand because they're the oracle and I want to get to the tarot. So I went ahead and pulled some of the oracles. Okay, I'm just going to give you the extended message. Okay. It says, you are being wild at this time, guided to reconnect with your rebellious heart and part of you that likes to break boundaries and go beyond them completely. If you've been holding back on your hopes or dreams, you're being encouraged to chase after them now. Let the wolf energy within help you track down what direction you want to go in, and don't let any traps or hunters get in the way of your freedom and your growth. Okay, this life is what you want. The life you want is here. Okay, so your life is changing. There's action needed that needs to be taken. Okay, there's something better that's coming in. You're really needing to connect with your angels. Okay, the answers that I got to you was no, and no with an exclamation mark that I call hell no. So if you had a question about something, it was a double no, or if you had two questions, it was no and then hell no. But in the end, it's up to you. Okay, angels are also going to say that. But if you want to know what your soul feels, what your higher self feels, what makes tune into yourself and to feel into what's just, what's right, then you need to tap into this part of you by meditation. Okay, and it says meditation brings answers. Okay, if it's time for you to take action, it means that it's perfect timing. Okay, it said take action, and then it said perfect timing. So it's perfect timing to take action, and your health is actually improving. I feel the vitality, I feel the energy. Okay, but that doesn't mean that be complacent. Okay, keep going, dream bigger, because now is the time. Justice is coming in, karma cleared from here to eternity through generations of time and all that, and now you're on to making your own traditions and keeping the good ones and leaving the bad ones and thanking the universe and God and our ancestors. Okay, so justice is here. That's all you need to know. You can click off, but please don't. Stay a few more minutes for me so my channel can grow. Okay, so on away with that. I did see wisdom, and I did see sage. So you either are going through something, you just finished something that gave you a lot of information and insight into what you want to now continue to do, and or you got some information from a wise person or mentor or family member or friend or father figure. Okay, let go of the need to control, trust in the wisdom of the divine plan. So you're a sage, means you know that you need to be devoted and committed to yourself, to God, and then to whomever you are dealing with. That's the wisdom. That's the lesson. Okay, you want your karmic lesson to be done. Okay, then you need to be devoted. Okay, you need to learn what commitment is. Okay, to the T, and give it all of your honey, all of your everything that you need to know. Okay, you may be changing some of your ways that you do things. Learning new things, but you may be are needing some information, that you haven't gotten yet, that is still there, okay, that you need, possibly to make some kind of choice regarding marriage, and you deciding, what that means for you. Okay, what are your morals, what are your whatever it is that you think about commitments, marriages, love, and to stand your ground for whatever that is, because that's what's going to take you to this 10 of Cups and away from this 3 of Swords, okay? And it all boils back down here to this Sword of Truth, this Ace of Swords that comes out here with the Justice, okay? So got that there done. There's some kind of forgiveness that's needed. You won't be going anywhere and growing if you do not forgive. It's a long process. I pain with you. I grieve with you. But we got to get you up. We got to get you going. We got to get you higher, you know, and I'm here to support you. So reach out, High Priestess Healer 1111 at yahoo.com. Spiritual healer, spiritual advisor here, mentor. Reach out to me so I can support you through these things, help you learn how to do this, okay? Because, you know, this isn't easy to forgive, okay? So looks like that was kind of your past, but you're persevering, and that's what's bringing you to this heart chakra opening, and, you know, bringing love to you and bringing the universe what you want, what you call out to the universe that you want. You're manifesting here by unleashing the wild within and putting out to the universe what you want, and then waiting for it to quietly to come in, okay? There's another thing here that is showing here that is unlikely. It looks like there's something unlikely that's happening in your situation, and you're told to possibly go choose another direction, okay? But you are recovering from this broken heart here, and soon to be able to give forgiveness, move onward, forward, and upward, okay? It does seem like you or someone else is acting less than honorable, king. There's some lies or some kind of, you know, something in the moon that's hitting. There's people, somebody here trying to bring you down, not wanting you to get towards your goals, you know, pretending to be your friend, but they're really not, you know, one of those people in disguise, you know, enemy in disguise or whatever. But, you know, you're feeling into it with your intuition, and so I know that this is not something that you're going to let, you know, take over you, okay? And then I got here the Wheel of Fortune. So there is a cycle ending. You just came through a harsh one. I do understand it took you forgiveness. It was painful. It took a long time. You were in a lot of grief. It took a lot of discipline, right? It took, you know, realizing, you know, that I have to let down regret. I can't control the past, right? I'm not a failure. You know, I understand that I make mistakes, and it's an opportunity to learn, and that God has a plan and I have a purpose, okay? That's what you're needing to know right now. And your angels to me are saying right now, I hear them say, don't worry, okay? Most likely the people that come to my channel are empaths, okay? So if you're wondering what your purpose is, you can look that up. Email me and I can help you with your developmental courses there, okay? I'm getting some lower level chakras that you're needing to work on. Let's see. But you are becoming the magician of your life, okay? And how do I know that too? Because all of these came out. It says time, right? So schedule a sacred date with yourself. You deserve time for your life. You're giving yourself time for life. You're figuring out what your priorities are, okay? When you know what's important, saying no gets much easier, which goes with the 2 no cards that I actually pulled out, okay? So something you're needing to say no to that was possibly hard in the past, or that you can't let go, or that's toxic, borderline toxic, that you need to get rid of, relationship, behavior, way of thinking, something you're doing, okay, just so we can get into a balanced state of being, okay? And then it said goal, set a goal, write it down, and release the outcome. And that's what I meant by the she-wolf when I said, you know, manifest it, put it out there to the universe, and then, you know, release the outcome. But you do need to take action, right? Small steps make a big difference. So you do need to step out, okay? If you don't step out, the universe doesn't step towards you, okay? So get it out there and put some passion into it, and you know, start working towards those achievements. Chase your dreams. You may be surprised by where they lead you. Resurrect a childhood dream. Let your passion take flight. So basically, kind of live kind of you know, more of a light-hearted way of living, okay? Justice is here now, so I mean, and knowledge and wisdom, from going through this, hermit type of one cycle of the hermit, learning whatever it is that you learn during the cycle. Definitely the one I can see is that you're able to figure out what commitment means to you, okay, and keep to that, needing to forgive other people, and then deciding, goals and priorities, because you're healing now. So now you're needing to remember, take action and start, taking those baby steps, okay? All right, and then this one says envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges, okay? So nobody's better than the other, okay? So don't compare yourself to people, and people who act entitled, they're not better than you, regardless of what they might say or how they may act, okay? I make mistakes, you make mistakes, and we're all human, and we're all divine. So nobody can take that away from you or me or Dupree, okay? So again, we're going to go ahead and just throw the tarot now that I have gone over these cards, and you're sure to see exactly what came out in the oracle, I'm sure. So I'm just kind of making some space here. I know you're a little anxious. I do want to shuffle them. I'm putting the cards back in. Okay, I'm putting the cards back in and shuffling so we can see if they come out again. I do want to redo these angel cards later, the angel answers, and so I'm putting those back in as well. I'm trying to put this up and it wouldn't get in the deck. It says unlikely, so that's the second time. So keep persevering and working towards whatever it is that you're working towards. It looks like stability, it looks like love, it looks like peace, forgiveness, healing, okay, and producing a relationship with somebody that is a knight, not a knight upside down, reversed, okay, where there is wrongdoings here towards you or them towards you, okay. This could be also an air sign. I didn't even think about it, as there is a sword. You could be dealing with a Libra. We did see not only the Justice card, but we also saw, what was it? Justice, and then the Sword of Truth. So Ace of Truth, the Ace of Swords. Darn it. Okay. Not all swords are good. There's an awakening going on. I know you just went through one and it's like, oh, you're throwing me into another. Yeah, it's time for a new cycle, but it's going to be easier, better, more harmonious. At least that's the goal, okay? And if not, well, we just get back on and keep trying okay? So you are going to need strength. There is something that you need to get going. And as I say that, the Page of Pentacles shows up, and she's like giving a message, a good message, or you're starting something, right? A page is like the beginning of something, okay? Like Ace of Pentacles, here's your blessing. Okay, well, now you need to plant these pentacles and make them grow, and then when you plant, quote unquote, like 10 or whatever it is for you, 5, 6, whatever it is, and that makes you happy, your 10 of Pentacles, then that's when you'll be able to or you'll need to be able to nurture all that at the same time and still be happy and peaceful and getting along in life and living in bliss and harmony, okay? So not to be overwhelming yourself, but to be very it's not tactful, to be very particular where you put your this is a coin, so money, but anything of value, or just be careful who you get your information from too. I know this has good news, but sometimes there's people who say some things but they're not true. And I'm not saying that you're around someone that's lying to you, but we all have someone that does that as well. So always just find out for yourself whatever you need to know when it comes to the truth, And, you know, if you don't need to talk to a person to get truth either, I mean, if you ask God and you have positive, peaceful feelings, then that's truth to you, right? That's your truth. And if not, then, you know, possibly you'll need to either try and take some time to meditation, like the card said, or get a new perspective, you know, and just make sure that, you know, you're actually making a positive or the highest and best decision in your life now that can make you your best version of yourself now, but also putting in towards your future, something that your future self will look back at you and say, thank you so much for doing that. You know, even if it was like, you know what, you had to be strong, you didn't want to do that, but you know, you knew what you needed to do in order to be happy, to move to calmer waters, to reduce your stress levels, to you know, develop your talents, to find support, you know, to do whatever, you know. I just feel this sense of like, this sense of, you know, groundedness, I guess, you know, kind of like the sage here, you know, with the she-wolf, you know, all together, okay? And then as I talk about talents, the one below it, which God usually speaks in 3 to me, it says, trust your talents in, trust your talents in changing times. So they're telling you that times are changing, and this one tells me here that you're actually unlocking the magic within, which goes with my little key thing that I'm so drawn to today is you're unlocking the magic within. So there's, you know, you're starting to, you know, manifest things differently because inside you're happy. Okay, or inside you're changing, you know. So if it comes out as turmoil, then it's because it's tumultuous, you know. But it looks like something actually is going to be cut off here, and it might happen here in the autumn. If not that, then yeah, no, cut off, because it says release the old and rest. Okay, so right now, time for taking action, action, action. Okay. And then autumn is we need to kind of chill and be more calm and rest a little bit more, okay, and prepare for the next season, right? Every season we should be preparing for the next, but then living in the moment, okay, kind of thing. We know what the next season brings. So autumn here is going to be a very lucky time for you. It's going to be a very healing time for you, or a time where you may learn about your healing abilities, okay? But it may be a time that you find out some kind of hidden information with these like little moons in the back, you know. And then I see like a fairy here, which I don't actually know what it means, but it's blue. So, you know, you could have someone coming to you trying to communicate with you. And, you know, I always like to say with this Queen of Swords, you know, she has her hand out, so she's generous, you know. She's not like a bad, evil, you know, cold queen, although sometimes they have that bad rap, you know. She's got her arm, she's just very relaxed. She's not like warrior face, you know what I mean? She's like very delicate, you know, and just like justice. She's got a sword. Swords stand for not just conflict, but, you know, a queen, especially of honor, of justice. And so she wants to hear what people say. So this is very understanding kind of a feeling that I'm getting, which is really weird because I've never felt that with this card before. I feel like someone is willing to, you know, own up to the things that they have done, and looks like there's coming a time where you're going to be speaking, maybe in autumn, I don't know, maybe not, I don't know what's going on in autumn. We can try and figure that out later, okay? I'm trying to keep up with all the messages that I'm getting, okay? Yeah, so I think you just, it might be cutting off a person, but I couldn't tell you right now. I can tell you're going to have a new beginning, you're going to be victorious, there is healing, there is temperance, you know, there is ups, there's downs, you know, there's still going to be times where you're not sure, and, you know, you're going to need to go, you know, and meditate or go to a mentor and, you know, figure out, what do I feel? What do I feel about, you know, my connections? Because they're always about love, okay? How do I feel about devotion? How do I feel about my partner? How do I feel about myself, you know? Are they dedicated? Am I dedicated? Is this equal give and take, you know? And then be decisive, okay? A lot of people are just really indecisive, and that's where they find themselves like in a limbo state, okay? Which is where you possibly, you know, could have been at. But I think you're starting to see the bigger picture, because I see not only one, but I see two dragonflies, which I haven't seen on this card before either, or noticed it. But it just feels kind of like, okay, I got it down now. I know what to do, you know. And then you go Knight of Wands and take action with passion, okay? Because, you know, I just think that you're really tired of the Nine of Swords, you know, and some knowing and then some unknowing, you know, and both of those can be good or bad, you know, depending on how you look at it. And just like some kind of struggle, conflict, you know, like burdens and just hardships, you know. You know, you just want peace. You want to be this empress, okay? And so you're trying to find out everything you need to find out in order to be that empress, okay? Anyway, so yeah, sometimes I get little scenarios like that, sorry. So my Leos. So right here we have a King of Pentacles coming towards you, or you, that's you towards them. That could be in the autumn, doesn't have to be. Or that's you moving forward, just, you know, to out of a turbulent spot, you know, where there's some conflict that we saw in this deck, and just this is your, you know, calmer waters card. For how long, to where, I don't know. We could find out. I don't even think you know. You're just like, I don't know where I'm gonna go, but I know I can't stay here, you know. You're fearful. There's some things in the subconscious still there too, you know, that you have to deal with, process, that has to do with the inner child. But don't we all, right? Okay, but that's a big theme, so you want to make sure and, you know, ask your guides, ask God, ask Archangel Michael. Can they find anything in there for you in the subconscious, or any other things you need to work through, you know, in order to, you know, be able to put down enough burdens to where you can just daily enjoy life. But there's way too much. Leos, what is going on for you guys? The only thing I see going on good in this thing is that there's an Empress, and you could be dealing with a Leo. That's now the third card with Libra. Man, the universe is about to take you somewhere, okay? I know you're feeling like things are slow now, but the Chariot's 2 cards away, okay? So it looks like this Six of Pentacles, either someone's being generous to you, or you're a generous person, or, you know, you were with somebody who was given to 2, which, you know, could definitely be that since the 3 of Swords came out. But either way, you know, you're being taken to a higher place, whatever that means, okay? I don't know what you're going to do there. I don't know what you're going to be there, but we did talk about purpose and knowing that God has a plan and you have a purpose, and it's about this time. So to take all that action, and, you know, we recover, we learn, we got wise, we went through cycles, we learned some things from experiences. We can leave, you know, the bad and take the good, okay? And you know, learn to love ourselves, and that's a good thing. I wish it would just come out, because you got your 10 of Wands, which you would think is bad, but that's a good thing, because it means the cycle's ending. Yay, you got the Wheel of the Year, you got the Queen of Cups. That's good, that's good. Definitely you want to see the Queen of Cups. Definitely you want to see the High Priestess, the Empress, You definitely want to see the Queen of Swords, you standing up for yourself, and having healthy boundaries, okay? Because you obviously were really, really sick and tired of being on your guard, right? She's all guarded, and it says that Nine of Wands, and she's holding up her wand, you know, like, don't come near me, you know, just totally guarded, right? And then you got your, I mean, all the bad cards. I apologize for that, but it's the way it's coming out, and I'm not going to sugarcoat all this for you here. Although I do sympathize. I do empathize, and I'm trying to get answers for you as fast as I can, okay? So this Five of Swords here is obviously conflict and fighting, or words that are said that are hurtful, or gotta win at all costs, you know, someone who's like cruel, you know, or egotistical, or dictator type of a person, you know, or someone who's like manipulating you, okay? And it's like, okay, well, you're trying to manipulate me, but I know what's really going on because I'm a high priestess and I have a lot of, you know, intuition here going on. But this is killing me, Smalls. It's killing me. This is killing me. Okay, Nine of Swords. Something, you know, is bringing you some kind of pain. And I didn't even go through the other row. I wanted to see what was up with these swords. Okay, I mean, I can look in to see what this swords is. It feels really hurtful. I don't know what it is, so I can go back and check. I'll put that on there. Whew, that energy is horrid. Like you're worried, okay? So I feel like this is worry, and the worry might be making you sick and draining your energy. Worry about what? Again, I don't know. We might be able to get into it here. We might have to do an extended. But I do like long ones, so hopefully you guys do too. Medicine Mother just popped out at me real quick. So I feel very oriented, and I'm being told to put it over this card. Okay, so there's just something that's very ungrounded at that time when you are trying to actually make a decision, and you will have to cut somebody off because somebody around you is King reverse. I'm not even gonna kid you. I just hate this whole story right now. I'm even gonna read the horrid words of how this King of Wands is acting. Not like a king, not honorably, probably sleeping with people, okay, with this fire energy. This probably is a Leo card, so it may be you. Hopefully it's not. Cross watchers, you know, and all the energy can be exchanged. Take it how it resonates. But yeah, someone is not doing right, okay, by another person. Okay, but whoever that is, whoever that person is that's attacked, you know, and they may be doing it to each other, the medicine woman is coming in, and justice is coming in to heal, okay, to heal us, to complete cycles after we learn, and then start new ones, okay, that are better. But you are going through some hard times right now. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, even, you know, even you doubting, even you having a crisis of faith, even you having your marriage problems or a divorce here with this Ten of Cups reversed. Like, why are all these reversed? Okay, why reverse? I don't even put it on here. Why reverse? You know? Oh, well, the Three of Cups. I mean, not the Cups. The Three of Swords, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. We forgot. And the breadcrumbing, the Six of Pentacles, and giving to two. That's very possible. It doesn't have to be. But either way, I think that you or the other person, they're just really tired of carrying this load, you know, of fear, anxiety, you know, any like inner child issues, just anything that makes them feel disharmonious, you know, and they're like, man, I can carry this, but it ain't worth it, you know. It's like, I can't carry it any longer, like I'm almost gonna collapse, you know, and I've been through this stuff time and time again, and now I know better that I'm gonna let it fall before it collapses on top of me. I don't think that's the way it's supposed to be, okay? Channeled message for you. I mean, he's got this. Look, it's not like the other one where he's like, he's like, I got this, but how long do I have to carry this? And he sees how far it is. It's still far, you know, so take a break or something. You know, if this is you acting all crazy because you're all overwhelmed, take a break, delegate, okay? Channeled message. Don't start, you know, keeping it all, you know, in and not dropping it or getting help or talking about it, and then just one day decide you're going to lash out and, you know, be a, as my kids say, but cheek stick, which I don't know what that means. And I try to tell them not to say that, but they do anyways. Let's see, and then we got here the star, it's reversed. The sun is reversed. Like, the cards literally are saying to believe in your dreams again. And you know that with that she-wolf card, the she-wolf card was telling you to believe in your dreams, to go after your dreams. But you've got the it doesn't know. I don't know if you really have your dreams anymore and goals or priorities in line yet. Those things are upside down, and that's why they're saying to do it. Set your boundaries, set your goals, you know, priorities, goals, and whatever else, you know, came out earlier. Meditate, take time for yourself, and to be grateful. And to get the proper illumination from God, your angels, and really make a better decision before you decide to possibly move in a new direction, or move, or cut somebody off, you know, or take some fast pace, you know. Looks like you decided, you know, what you wanted, okay, and so now you're going to take the reins of your life, and you're going to move forward. You're going to drop this 10 of Wands. You're going to drop whatever fear you had, so now you can have forgiveness and your life can start. Unfortunately, it may be too late for where you're at because there's the divorce, you know, here. Does it go? Does it continue? Does it go through? Does it not? I don't know. We can check in the extended. Probably won't have time here, but you know, so without that complete familyness together, the feeling joy and harmony in the company, having the compatibility, you know, with spirituality or parenting styles, or, you know, just stuff you or whatever, then that can kind of put a damper on things, you know, when you just don't get along with someone, but then you still live with them and, you know, you love them, but, you know, it's a lot better when you have someone who's a more compatible in the areas that you think are most important to you. If you were scared that you might be not getting any money or losing money or whatever, that's not going to happen, okay? So you lost the scarcity thinking, right? Because in this shadow side, you let go of any fears. So that means fear of scarcity too, right? So fear of scarcity is now going to bring you some money, but you need to get out of that fear first, okay? So money's starting to turn around. You know, happiness will turn around after you let go of these fears and put down these, you know, obligations that you no longer have, or these responsibilities, whatever it is that's overwhelming you, okay? There's that Knight of Pentacles. I don't know why I'm drawn to it. But, okay, so the Moon is next. And then the High Priestess, the Empress. So you find what you're looking for. You find the missing piece. You find the key. You find your answers, your goals. You've gone within. You know which wolf to feed here. And so you've learned your lesson to become the Empress, okay? So what lesson is that for you? Not quite sure. We also could find out too. Here, let's just ask really quick with this one. Of course, one is forgiveness, right? If you can't forgive, then you can't be the Empress, but, you know. So there's justice and freedom, which means once you forgive somebody, in my opinion, even though it doesn't say forgiveness, you know, you have justice. Justice is now balanced because there is a reconciliation, and now you can free yourself from owing debt, owing karma, owing however you want to put it, you know, owing something for doing something that's unjust. Okay, yeah, that's the way I'll put it. Okay, so let's see what we got for springtime. All right, springtime, shed old skins. Okay, so that's over here. This is a 3-month reading. So we're going to do, in the springtime, we're going to shed old skins and move in a new direction. So that's 2 times we hear move in a new direction, because the angel answers also said to move in a new direction. And you are moving in a new direction. I can see that you are, because you're moving and you're moving. You're moving. He's a traveler, okay? Move in a new direction. So that could be, it could be the time that you shed old skins. That's when you're ready to move in a new direction, okay? So spring into action, okay? Place your pentacles well, okay? Think before you place them, okay? As they will affect you, everybody around you, and your happiness, your bliss, and you know, really going after your goals and dreams. So let's see what your life purpose might be. Okay, you have tons of them, okay, but I can feel, you know, I feel there's lots of angels that you have as well. This for Leo, mentalist and book. Okay, writing a book, being an author, being a cook, energy healer. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. Healer with my hands, okay? Then do healing, okay? So this natural healing, the ability that comes from Source God, right, from Spirit. We channel this to people that He brings to us and makes us known of them and what to do, okay? It's an important part of life purpose, like it is mine. So if you need help knowing what to do, or knowing what to do, or what God sounds like, how do you communicate with Him? How do you learn how to channel this energy smoother, right? Because when I started like very little time, I do anything at a time, and then it just grew and grew and grew and grew until I knew more and more and more what to do, you know, with and where to go, and just, you know, tapping really good into channeling to where I can at the same time, versus channeling, not knowing what I'm doing, kind of like they're using my body to, you know, help with whatever healing that needs to be taken place, okay, to elevate the vibration of people with intentions from there, and get on schedules that help us to rid these old programs. They're on a, you know, loop, okay, and some of them I want to reconsider, okay, what, you know, you're becoming more sensitive. Your abilities are growing, okay. Your, what does it say? Your magic guardian, unlock the magic within. So they need for you to ask and commit. So they're asking you right now, they're saying, are you committed to your purpose? Do you want to know what it is? If it is, are you going to do it? Okay, even if you're afraid. And if you do, they'll start revealing it to you, and you'll have to take the steps to towards what they ask you to do. Okay, and it's very for capacity that He wants you to at any given time. It really is, you know. And then He blesses us with peace, okay? So it says you're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. All right. So if for, just ask your needs, maybe now you need a little bit less meat, or maybe no meat, or, maybe you need to drink more water, which everybody does, or more me time, or different kind of grounding, or, whatever time you need to fill your soul, so you can then give, so you can continue to be in alignment and know who you are. That's absolutely amazing and of divine nature, right? Okay, so you're becoming sensitive. Okay, yeah, you're very creative. You have a lot of creative abilities, painting, singing, instrumental. But your soul longs for this kind of creativity to express in art or in anything with your love, something that's inspiring to you that you would like to create to inspire others, And so I find that very beautiful sentiment. Okay, I like that for you, because my followers are followers of light, or followers of God, of angels, of good and of light, that are light workers, that work to the light, which is God, which is Jesus, Christ-minded people. Okay? So I did want, like I said, want to check here with these angel answers. There's an opportunity for abundance, and you'll need to reconsider it a year from now. Okay, that has to do with your finances, it seems. All right. Oh. Okay, so I did say choose new direction. Like, it keeps coming out and keeps coming out. This is the key, and it landed on top of the high priest, and I told you, so, what was hidden, well, what was ailing you, what, and it was because you needed to choose another direction. So I don't know what was going on here, but you had the 5 of swords and the 9 of swords, and none of that's good. So choosing a new direction is your key, is your finally found the missing piece of what you had, the strength to do it. And maybe that's why you're here, because you're like, I don't have the strength to do that. Maybe you don't want to go. Sometimes it's hard making changes, because it means, being away from a loved one, and that can be hard too. It's up to you. That came out over the Queen of Swords, but it is really cautioned for you to honor your inner knowing. Okay, and not what people are telling you, not what religion is telling you, not what anybody's telling you but yourself. It's up to you. I suggest that you work with head, heart, coherence. This sort of, it's just logically, but if you're going to do it one way or the other, I need to know that you are going to get where you need to get, and they're going to doubt in your mind because you're using your mind, right? So it's the hard part is when we get to use our heart, and it's like, well, I feel this and I feel this, but and the confusion sets in sometimes, or you're not sure what to do, and so you don't want to go off impulsive. It's just way too much. It's just dealing with the heart. But yes, you do need to follow your heart, but take your brain with it, is what I like to say. Okay. But I do like this wheel for you. It's going to start turning your way as you learn to love yourself and become independent. And you bring the love in. It's like heart and head cohesion. Okay. Now you're looking at them in the mirror, the same person. So the one that's strong, but that's also compassionate, okay? And that's what you're healing to people, okay? Is that you're compassionate and you're strong. You're a leader, but you're also, they love that for you. Whoa. Within a few weeks, Yeah, so over here, it says choose a new direction. And over the Nine of Swords, you know, you're contemplating there. You're like, that's it. I'm done. Next 2 weeks, you know, I'm out of here, you know. I know it's up to me, and that's why I'm here, because I'm thinking and trying to make the right decision, you know, for myself here. And so I'm tired of being in a self-imposed prison. I'm tired of being in limbo, not moving forward because I haven't made decisions. And so you make that decision, and then you move forward. So in the next few weeks, you can expect that for the tension to go down, the anxiety to go down, the worrying about things to also go down, right? Thank you. Okay. Let me try the architect type. No. I like the Moonology. Alright, so Moonology from my Leos. You are enough. Full moon in Virgo. Could be dealing with the Virgo. You need to keep your heart chakra opened. Okay. You're enough on the bottom. Trust on the bottom of this one. Trust your feeling and dreams to guide your career path. Okay, so that's come out several times about trust your intuition, right? But it is up to you. Okay. All of a sudden, I'm feeling a change and shift, right? Okay, you're Empress. You know, so you're now, you know, stable, grounded. Things are changing for you, the good in the good way, and you know, you don't have your pride up, you know, anymore. You know, in a bad way. You know, you can be strong on your own. You're stronger than you knew. You got through. And then it says that the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini, so you could be dealing with a Gemini, and a water sign here, an earth sign or Virgo, and you know, if you don't know the answer, then more than likely it's a no. And I'm just gonna say, you know, some of you guys know it, and you're not making the decision to go. It's hard to let go, but if you don't let go, and then you're not going to have the wheel that turns in your favor. This is all, you know, depending on your choice. Right? I mean, for some of you, you need to straight up know this. Nothing will come of this situation. Void of course moon. Nothing will become of the situation, you know, and you constantly trying to maybe have to like blame yourself or be the one to start the love or the romance or this or that or the conversations, you know, and you just kind of feel like, gosh, you know, I'm never, you know, responding this way or that way like I thought he would, and I'm just not feeling it. So there's a full moon in Virgo. You're just need to be more sensitive with yourself and realize that, you know, it doesn't matter what other people do or say, and, you know, just go flow. You know, there's some care about that doesn't care about you, which is the kind of, you know, what I feel, you know, because otherwise it would be super easy to go, you know. But those were some really deep wounds in that heart, you know, and it looks like a lot of words to heal from. So totally understand that you take your time to heal all the time that you need, okay? But let's try and eventually move. That's what we're looking forward to doing, okay? Making progress and feeling better, okay? So it looks like letting down your ego, you're communicating better. Answers are coming to you. Somebody may come back trying to talk to you in the spring, you know, but, you know, because it's divine timing, you know, your ego is down and you're humble. sought the answers, you've done the healing, you've shed the old, you know you're good enough, you let go of things that nothing will become, nothing will come of the situation. In a few weeks, things are going to start changing around for you like that. So just keep this in. It's going to be for the good and the worst behind you. This is the wheel of the year. Okay, it's turning in a good way. Very close to achieving your goals, gibbous moon. Very, very close to us, and so therefore you're close to reaching your goals. Okay, you're reaching them. And it was the whole time it said to reach for them, and this one says you're close. You're very close. So keep doing the work. You're doing work through the spring and autumn, and looks like getting rid of their fears. Lots of good shadow work, and all the feelings of cruelty were put upon you, or injustice. And Lady Justice came, put it all in a nice little package and bow, and brought you even something better of the decisions that you made, okay, to take you to the way you want your life to be, co-creating it, and showing up for your soul family, showing up for your divine mission while having a grand time here on earth like we're supposed to, enjoying some of the beatitudes and luxuries. I'm going to leave you with this right now, and ask if you would give it a thumbs up if you liked it, share if you think someone else could benefit, and of course if you haven't subscribe and hit that notification bell. Returning subscribers, thank you for coming back. New ones, welcome, and I'd appreciate your love by showing some thumbs up. And next day.